this is a very unique demonstration because you will be able to see how you can make a piece of jewellery that is so unique it cannot be repeated. The first thing is, that's myself and jewellery. Well, jewellery has been man's adornment for thousands and thousands of years. It started off with shells, stones. The Egyptians took over and they went to gold. But during the time of the Copper Age, there was a great interest in metals. And copper loves silver and gold. And they were the two noble metals that were used in the jewellery of the pharaohs. There were others, but gold and silver was the principal thing. It's a noble metal. It cannot be degraded from what it is unless you do something to it to dissolve it. In other words, pure gold left in the ground will still be there in its original state thousands and thousands of years ahead. But silver, well, silver has been used for a long time, but it's only got one fault, and that is that it gets dirty, scummy, and you've got to clean it. And the reason is that more so in today's silver, they use sterling silver. And sterling silver is 92.5% silver, 7.5% copper. Now the value of the copper is that silver in its original state's too soft to wear. It'll twist and it's, not really good. It's like gold. If you want to wear gold, you've got to put a little bit of copper in it, and that toughens it up so it can be worn. Now, here's something for you people to think about. If I said 24 carats was pure gold, 12 carats jewellery is half gold and half some other metal. True? If I said 9 carat, now you do have a problem because that's 9 parts gold and 15 something else. And this is the something else. It's copper, usually, not always. Depending on what colour they want the gold to be, they put copper in it. Why? Because it toughens it up. A 9 carat gold can be polished, but it'll go scummy and dirty in time. Won't look as bright as it was. And that's the reason there. This does have a fault. I'm just going to show you this. If you look into the surface of that, you'll see that the surface can be degraded and made to look real dirty by simply heating it or putting it in the air. The air that we have to live in here is loaded with sulfur dioxide from vehicles. That sulfur really turns this not too good. Now it gets that dirty look, so everybody's got to get out their gear on the taps and clean it. If you've got jewellery with a lot of copper in it, you've got to clean it. And that brings me to next things. The materials I've gone through, silver and gold. We're going to concentrate on silver, sterling silver here today. Since time began, in the most universal way, jewellery that's been made by man has to have been through 3 stages at some time. Fire, water, and the hammer. Okay, fire, water, the hammer. So that means that even in the times of the Pharaoh, if they wanted to make gold jewellery, they had to melt it or roll it out, beat it out, right? Water, they put little bits of acid with it and that cleaned it up. Why did it clean it up, I wonder? Well, they wanted to have their gold as pure as possible, but their refining process wasn't as great as what it is today. So they had obviously little bits of copper, a small percentage, and it still went dark because exposed to the air over time, the copper part of their gold or silver changes colour. Because I said to you that borax has always been used, it cleans the metal, and I'll drop a bit in there. Right, now I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make some jewellery. This is making drop cast jewellery. I think I might try and get the back of it just so you can all see what's happening. Right, first of all I'll put that there. Over here. Put the old bum on the seat. Make it comfy. I'm now going to proceed to melt the silver. It'll take about 5 minutes. The first thing you'll notice is the borax that I put on has started to melt and stick together like damn sugar. Just be a little patient. It takes time to become a genius. Already this in here is getting a little hot. The silver is starting to contract into itself. Not entirely. Silver is starting to move together. The silver is starting to melt. The temperature is around about 1460. All of the silver is starting to join in the middle. Those pieces of silver have now melted together, and I'm continuing to put heat on the silver. I come up close to the water. And tip. Now, here is an admission. I don't know. As I said to you, it's totally unique. We do have something. Oh, out comes Father Christmas in his goodness. Now, it's quite interesting actually. If you both of these are usable for jewellery, both. So I'm going to send one. Alex, you can just. Okay. Now, I'm going to send one of these around. You can go around that way. And this one can go around this way. Now, no, wait a minute. Hang on. I always know there's someone that's going to say, but look at it. That doesn't look like jewellery. I said to you that at certain times the air, which has got oxygen, oxidises the silver. Different temperatures will create different oxides of a